Hey, Cloud Dragoon here with a deck update for my friend. This is his alien deck. Guardog12 is his account name. We're all part of Team Dark Hero, so if you want to follow us, we're here on YouTube only. I'm going to start with the extra deck for this deck. Actually, no, I'll just start with the main deck for now. Monsters first. 3 alien dogs. When you normal summon an alien, you can special summon this card from your hand and then place 2 A counters on any one monster your opponent controls. Great because it's a level 3 1500. When you summon Ammonite, you can special summon one of these and one from the grave to create a level 8 right there on the spot. Or if you get junked with all 3 in your hand and you have an Ammonite, you can synchro right there for a level 7. Level 4, Armory Arm. That's a great card to use in here too. 3 Interplanetary Invaders. They can be pooled with damage equals reptile when you take any amount of damage. It's a great card in here for the sole fact that Venom Swamp will not kill it, because Venom Swamp only destroys what it reduces to 0. And since this creature's base attack is 0, it will not be destroyed. 3 Alien Warriors. When this card is destroyed by a monster, destroyed by battle with an opposing monster, put 2 A counters on said monster. 1800 level 4, pretty good use in this. And by the way, all alien monsters are reptile type, which makes damage equals reptile even better in this deck. 3 Alien Shock Troopers, 1900 beat stick for an alien deck. That's pretty much all it is. 3 Alien Ammonite. When this card is normal summon, special summon 1 level 4 from your grave. 1 level 4 reptile or alien type monster from your grave. Or level 4 or lower, I should say, from your grave. If you don't use it, if you don't use the summon monster, it's destroyed at the end of the turn. But chances are when you summon this, you're going for gol'gar. That or something else. Who knows what you want to make? It's all up to you in the deck. 2 Alien Kids. Place 1 A counter on any card that was any of the opponent's monsters that were special summoned. Whether this card was on the field first or after the card was special summoned, it still gets a counter. 2 Alien Mothers. It's a level 6 2300 Goyo for monsters with A counters. Pretty great card. Onita, the Evil Dragon. Great because everything in this deck is reptile, including gol'gar, which means Onita is a lot better in this deck than in some decks that I've seen. Sorry for this webcam, it sucks ass. 1 Alien Psychic, I did tell him to run 2, but not like he really wants to. He thinks it might clog the deck. Alien Psychic's great because it turns to defense position when it's summoned, when it's normal summoned or flip summoned, and monsters with A counters can't attack. It's pretty great. Gangliel, it's a level 7, can become a 1-sack if you have one of your opponent's monsters. Once per turn, you can put 1 A counter on 1 monster. And if you didn't know something about aliens, their effects all stack. So say you have 3 of him on the field, an alien mother, and 1 monster has 3 A counters on it. It just lost 2700 attack. And finally, 1 Alien Overlord. You can special summon this card by removing 2 A counters from anywhere on the field. And then once per turn, you can make A counters on every face-up card every face-up monster your opponent controls on the field. It's great because it has the effect to reduce them. Great for that fact. Onto the spells and traps. 1 Mysterious Triangle. Destroy a monster with an A counter on it, and then you can special summon 1 level 4 from your deck. It's destroyed at the end of the turn. Mystical Space Typhoon, kind of a staple. Snake Rain, great for getting some of those clogging aliens out of the deck. That way they can be special summoned with things like Monster Reborn or Code A Ancient Ruins. and at the cost of discarding one card to send 4 reptiles to the grave, that's pretty great. One A-cell breeding machine, or device as it says on here. During each standby phase, you can place 1 A counter on opponent's monsters. That's all it does. Otherworldly A-Zone, it basically does what the aliens effect already does for them, minus the multiple A counters effect. Venom Swamp. This card is great in here, as it can easily wipe out opponent's monsters. There's 2 of them in this deck, though, which means your opponent, if they get rid of one, they still have to worry about another one coming out, which, surprisingly, it works very well in here. 3 Code A Ancient Ruins. When an alien is destroyed, put an A counter on this card, and then you can remove 2 A counters from anywhere on the field to special summon 1 alien monster from the grave. Basically, a monster reborn for aliens. Planet Pollutant Virus. Distribute 1 alien, destroy all face-up monsters without A counters that your opponent controls. Then, during every time a monster is summoned until the 3rd turn of the opponent's, it gets an A counter. Mirror Force, staple. Alien Mirror Force, pretty much. A Cell Explosion Virus. It's basically a Mirror Force if a monster has an A counter on it. Bottomless Trap Hole. It can stop multiple special summons at once if they have more than 1,500. Offerings to the Snake Deity. Destroy 1 of your reptiles to destroy 2 opponents' cards. It's a 1 for 2. And then it's great when you use Snake Whistle. When a reptile monster is destroyed, special summon 1 level 4 or lower from the deck. There's 3 of those in here, and 2 of the offerings. 1 of all the other traps that you've seen before that. And then finally, 3 damage equals reptile. This is a great card because if you take battle damage involving with a reptile, you get a monster with attack equal to the damage you took. Onto the extra deck, I have to use some of my cards because he currently lacks them, but he knows he can summon them. 3 gol'gars, great card for the alien deck. It's basically their own synchro. Great card though. 3 of it because once returned, you can return all any number of face-up spell traps to the owner's hands and distribute A counters equal to that. And then once returned, you can remove 2 A counters to blow up 1 card on the field. Light and Dragon. It's a light dragon monster that can be summoned easily, I guess. Don't know what he's talking about. Black Rose Dragon, exploding. That's pretty much all he can use it for. Avenging Knight Parshath, again, he can summon it. That's pretty much it. And then finally, he wanted me to show Armory Arm. Also an easy summon. Don't really see the point in it for him. Can't really do much with it. That's pretty much it. I'm going to give the YouTube like a minute leeway because their recording system needs a lot of tweaking because it usually drops off a good chunk of my video. That's all there is to this deck. If you want a deck list similar to this, I built this deck for him except for a few cards which came in after I had already sold it. If you want a deck list similar to this, just hit me up on YouTube, and I'll make something for you. That's pretty much it. If you have any comments, leave them down below, down here. The comment bar over there to the side, and rate if you like this. That's pretty much it. Bye.